An inventory full of raid loot on me. I'm running for my life as I just made the play of the century. I spawned in, made a bow, and went to the first booms I heard and successfully counter-raided solo. After this rush of adrenaline, the first thought that came to my mind is, fuck, that didn't record. I waited so long outside the space I was getting raided. I was watching some good old YouTube on my stream PC. And when I heard noise, I unfortunately pressed spacebar to pause the video. But it also paused my goddamn recording. And I didn't know until it was too late.
What a fucking shitty start, dude.
This was probably one of the best starts I've had in a while, but it felt like absolute dick. I honestly wondered if it was even worth it to keep going, since I'll always be missing the footage of the initial snowball. But still, I at least wanted to make a base. We'll just see what happens. Lately, all I've been doing is making huge bases, and making this 2x1 made me remember the old days, when I lived in these all the time. I remember whenever I made a 2x1, that's when my best wipes happened. It's like Russ knows, you live in a shit shack, so you deserve a little bit more love than everyone else. Honestly, all I wanted to do was find out if it was even worth it for me to stay on the server. If I found even one small reason to leave, I'm gonna do it and forget all about these painful and regretful memories. I was ready to move.
What?
Huh.
I got a rocket launcher?
Huh?
Whoa. This guy's honestly. What?
You know, I'm trying to find reasons to leave, but the game just keeps giving me free stuff.
Yoink.
I noticed a bit later that I actually have neighbors, and they seem to be active. I waited outside their base just in case, but usually in my experience, whenever it's nighttime, no one really bothers coming out.
Gotta get this pick. What did the other guy have? Oh! What the? I'm gonna be honest, when I got this night vision goggles, I was pretty hype. I was like, I'm about to do some spy shit. But then I just took it off.
When you're a solo player, you don't have numbers to help you. The only friends that you have is the darkness. You want to remain hidden, keep the enemies guessing, and move into the shadows again. If you're patient enough, the next chance to strike will come.
This guy's an AK. What the?
Just like that, I got my first ever AK on the server. It seemed like if I keep poking, I'll be able to farm these guys for more. However, after that, no matter how long I waited, I didn't see my neighbors for a while. But before I had time to breathe, I heard a rocket raid in the distance. That many SAR shots going off at once? That has to be a raid. They're using explosive ammo and they must be pretty deep in the base already. I don't know how many raiders there are. I need information. Holy shit! Everything is coming so easy, so perfect, and I'm getting away with it! This is not what the Rust solo experience is like. When you play Rust alone, you always get— No!
Yeah, this is the usual. I got unlucky there. There's just a random naked in a bush that insta kills me.
But we don't give up, baby. We go right back in there. It's not over until I lose all my guns, I lose all my confidence, and I uninstall this game forever.
You know, when you think of Rambo, he's actually the best solo player. He's not some kind of all-aim, no-brain player either. He's smart, he hides in bushes, and you know what? I want to be like Rambo. What the?
I may have died like a little bug earlier, but now I have the high ground.
This guy was all the way up here.
I may have died like a little bug earlier, but now I have the low ground. I may have died like a little bug earlier, but you know what? Fuck you.
That right there is the most terrifying thing in Rust. Don't even judge me. Woo! I really wanted to see what the other guys had, and you can see by my hesitation. But I don't want to die like a bug again. Those bodies are in between their base and the base that are raiding. Plus my inventory is full. I didn't want to risk it. With that little counter, I now had all the components I'll ever need. And it's time to become a civilized Rust player and move on up in the world. Make a tier 2, learn those essential blueprints. Before I went back to base with my tier 2 workbench, there was one last thing I needed to buy from Outpost. I head over to the shop, and what do you know? There it is. The everyday E25 earbuds. Being able to make meds and ammo is good and all, but is it better than having 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, amazing bass? I don't think so. The earbuds start at about half the price of any other premium wireless earbuds in the market, and sounds just as great as any of them. These are especially great for when you're roaming in real life. Battery can be a problem with wireless earbuds, but not for the E25s. The charging case can charge up to 4 times on a single charge. If you'd like to get one for yourself or your wife's boyfriend, head over to buyraycon.com/hJune for 15% off of your order. They're raiding again. Oh, they're the same guy. How many attempts do you need to raid a 2x2 offline? You know me, I had to go there again. It wasn't for revenge or anything, I just wanted to save that base out of the goodness of my heart. Gonna lie, that feels pretty good, man. Except now I had a lot of angry men after me, so I had to kinda take the low ground again. What the fuck? Alright, I'm okay with being a bug, but I'm not okay being treated like a cockroach. Really? Rockets? Okay. You wanna see a cockroach? I'll show you a fucking cockroach.
Come, bitch, come! Open the door!
The thing about solo is that no one is waiting on me to do anything. I can sit outside waiting for you forever. Now, you're dead. Oh shit, you got cover? Oh, time out. I won't be a bug this time. I know where you live, buddy. I know where you're coming from. When you hear a double barrel shotgun and you don't hear any other shots after it, it probably means that someone died. Hey, that's pretty good. Unlike last time, I wasn't letting any loot slip past me. Since I only had one inventory though, I hurried to the forest and threw all of the gear in a secret place. I could die while checking the other guy's body, but I didn't care this time. I needed to know what he had. Now that is way too much loot for one man. I can't possibly carry all this home at one trip, so I went looking for cloth so I can make stashes. I'll be coming back for these later. I banked everything and I was about to go get the rest when I heard free loot in the distance. The loot delivery never stopped, baby. It's like someone prank called my local pizza place and ordered 100 pizzas. 100 pineapple ones. Which is a good thing, by the way. Huh?
I don't have even more space. I don't know what to do. My boxes are too full. I need to farm. Is this place good enough? Oh. Watch this, dude. Easiest way to get a gun. Although my base was quite fortified from all the farming and upgrading, I knew deep in my heart that I was going to get raided no matter how many rockets they have to use. There's no way my neighbors would let me live after what I've done. Knowing my inevitable death, Rust became more peaceful. I went out with my best gear, just aiming to have the most fun possible with whatever time I have left.
It was time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything.
What the fuck?
But before I went home, I saw one little guy away from his little clan. And so, his loot went into my boxes. Then, a few hours after I went to sleep, that loot went into the boxes of my neighbors. And they all lived happily ever after. Until the next cockroach solo player joined the server.